Alright, this video has been requested by one of my friends. I just finished getting on most of the parts from my PSP, and yeah, I just tried to put in 2 new motherboards in my PSP, and I couldn't find out why, but I kept on getting no sound for my speakers, and I thought it was the motherboard's problem, but since both of them were doing that, I knew something had to be wrong. I thought it was the firmware that was wrong with it, but it's not the firmware. I found out that this little metal piece was connecting to the motherboard and causing it to make contacts between the positive and the negative of the speakers, causing it to shut off. So I removed that, and now I got sound on my PSP, and I am going to install another blue casing for this, because this one's kind of wrecked. And for this one, I'm going to be installing a green case, and I got the green case. The red case didn't go in that great. Yes,
I am
there it is.
it.
That's the green case. My sister's modeling it. Yo, pass it here.
I don't want to chuck it, man.
You don't want to. No, I know. Don't chuck it. There you go. It's still in its case, and it looks pretty sweet. And the green LEDs will come in pretty soon, I hope. Alright, I finally finished the green case. I'm still needing to drill the holes for drill the PSP symbol for the jewel, but so far it's not looking too bad actually. So, and right now I've ordered some green LEDs online, and they should be coming in pretty quick now. For some reason, these cases seem very cheap. I mean, they may look really nice, but I mean, the screws are extremely hard to get on. Sometimes they don't fit, and sometimes they crack the case. In this case, they're just hard to get on. And some of the screws on the inside, like where the screen is, it screws in on a weird angle. And I also put a protective covering on here. As you can see, there's some bubbles. Yeah, you can see the bubbles. But yeah, I could smooth those out later on. Anyway, so yeah, that looks really good so far. So right now this thing is not hacked. It's the very beginning. Just setting my date and time and everything. And yeah, now I'll start unhacking this thing. Alright, I've finally finished modding my PSP. I also put in a recharge mod. It's pretty simple to do. Yeah, so I changed the Vish menu color of my PSP to green instead of red and white, because that looked ugly. And then I changed the here, I'll show you.
PlayStation Portable.
There you go. I changed the boot wave and the boot sound. I also changed the XMB theme and the XMB theme sound, click sound, and I designed those waves by myself. Not too terribly hard actually. And I also made my own visualizer. It's green. But still no LEDs, sadly. So, and finally I put in a game boot too. nothing much really. It's just like 1 second, but and yes, that's the whole video right there. So if anyone has a good green game boot that's not Final Fantasy or anything, 'cause I don't like Final Fantasy, let me know, and that would be awesome. And I also don't really want it to be the claw thing just like this one, because this one I'm going to make into my red PSP.
PlayStation Portable.
I've already modded it, but it's got a green wave by accident because I was testing out waves for that. And yeah, I've seen game boots just like that, only green, and that's not what I want either. So yeah, if you can find me a different green, good looking game boot, I don't know. I'll be thankful. I don't know. I'll give you kudos. Anyway, and alright, so here's me testing out the red LEDs I just finished installing. I'm still waiting on the red casing because they kind of screwed up on my last order. It looks really orange on this. So trust me, it's not actually orange, it's just red, bright red. It's just the camera. Well, I changed the color of the power light, and I also changed the color of the recharge light to blue. So, and another thing is I put in the PSP Jewel, the biohazard one, and it is sound sensitive. And it's not actually orange, it's just the camera that's screwing up. Cameras can't really handle red that well. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm debating whether I should put in the red case or just leave it as is, because I've had about 4 people telling me that I should just leave it as is with the black case and not put on the red case. But I already got the red case, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do now, so I kinda want people to vote. So, and yes, I will cut out this part too and install the jewel in there. So yeah. So if you could if you guys could please vote and or comment on this subject in the comments below, that'd be awesome.